Brand new video today. I really wanted to make a video again. It's been a few days since I made a video on the channel here, and obviously market conditions, just the crypto market, stock market, equity markets in general, the economy, the United States. It's at a very interesting time, and I think one of the more interesting times that we have seen and will ever see, and anyone watching this video's lifetime probably. Um, it is very, very interesting. I don't really want to harp on the negatives going on in the market, right? There is obviously opportunity here when these prices do come down as much as they have come down for, obviously Bitcoin, right? For example, or Ethereum. If you have conviction and you're bullish, right? Or you have conviction, you don't necessarily even have to be super bullish, right? But you understand that these prices of these assets, these digital assets, come down, and then they're buying opportunities to get positions, and then obviously when the market reverses, profits are made, and that's just kind of where I'm at with it. Just to be as transparent as possible. I haven't bought any new crypto in about like 2 weeks or so. Um, just given this current state of the market, I'm waiting actually for things to maybe even come down even more. I am gonna be looking to DCA into projects that I currently hold, and continue to add to bags that I currently hold. Not really looking at any new additional projects to add to my portfolio, just to be as transparent as possible. But again, Zbcn here, Zebec Network is again the title of this video. Why I'm making this video, because I am bullish on it, and I've talked about it previously, and when I talk about meme coins versus utility coins. And again, follow me on Twitter, by the way, you guys. Been trying to post a lot more on Twitter, be active on Twitter, at BJSNLY. But utility cryptos, right? Cryptos with real world utility, technology, and infrastructure are coins I'm looking to buy, right? And again, full transparency, I do hold meme coins. I hold multiple different meme coins, and I'm going to continue to hold those meme coins. I'm not, getting, not selling them at all or getting out of my positions. But as you can see, kind of on the channel, I have been trying to obviously cover utility cryptos a little bit more. But nonetheless, let's stop rambling. I just wanted to touch on that. ZBCN, Zebec Network, right? No new news from the obviously official ZBCN team. I think it's honestly at a point in the market where it is tough to announce super bullish news given the market, just because of the market conditions. It doesn't really necessarily do anything for these coins to announce something super bullish. But ZBCN, nothing new on their front. Do want to go over a series of 3 different tweets here. I will put links to all of these tweets in the description below. Again, shout out to these Twitter users. But the first one here, shout out to TAC underscore ZALA. ZBCN can be listed on Coinbase soon. Again, this is obviously one of those catalysts for ZBCN that is still yet to come, or still essentially on the horizon. To get potentially a Coinbase listing for ZBCN would be huge. A Binance listing would be huge. I think right now you can get it on Uphold. I think there's a couple of other CEXs that have it as well. Or Gate.io, Hotcoin, BitDumb are the top ones. OKX. All right, you can get this a lot of different places. You can get ZBCN a lot of different places, but a Coinbase listing would obviously be huge and very, very bullish, obviously, if market conditions do, in fact, turn. Again, I'll put links to all these tweets in the description. Shout out to TAC Zala for that. Everett underscore crypto on Twitter. Again, link in the description below to this tweet. This is super bullish, and I do really like the research and analysis here behind this. Again, shout out to this DD. It's Elite DD, and all credit goes to Everett underscore crypto on this one. But you can see here, this is why a big deal for ZBCN. If companies want to utilize the network payments and payroll services, ZBCN would be utilized as their gas token, while some companies may self-custody. Others would rather rely on a custodial partner to manage their token and help facilitate payments and payroll on their end, right? It opens doors for banks, companies, right, to use ZBCN potentially down the line. Obviously, when market conditions get better and ZBCN is able to really, really push their marketing to itself forward, like Anchorage Digital, right, for example, becomes the newest digital asset service provider for BlackRock. Okay, when you talk about this, BlackRock, writes some quotes in here from Anchorage Digital and things like that. Supported assets, Anchorage Digital, ZBCN is supported by Anchorage Digital. So it goes back again to the deep treasure chest, essentially, of partnerships and connections that Zebec Network does have. Talked about it before, talked about it in many videos that I made on the video on this project. Again, link in the description below to this tweet here. And then again, shout out to Dumper Jeff 42202 on Twitter. Zbcn long term in a Super Bowl market, which will be 2026, $1 Zbcn guaranteed. Again, I'm not going to sit here and say I think Zbcn is going to go to $1. I think it could potentially go to north of 10 cents, which at this time is like very close to, I think, 100x multiplier. Given it is sitting at a 67 million market cap. But nonetheless, coming back to this tweet here, Amina Technologies, right, is I believe it's a subsidiary of Zbcn. Yeah, it's their payment pilot program. And I've talked about this before, but it enables quick and official deployment of products and services through the electronic sales network and channel management platform, reaching 300 million users through 50K POS worldwide, point of sale. Turnkey market access and cash on ramp solution through point of sale, already one of the top 5 electronic transaction processing platform for telecom operators in the world. Okay, so when we talk about this stuff, we talk about how it relates to Zbcn. We're talking about a coin here still sitting at a sub 70 million market cap, sub 100 million market cap. I would honestly be looking to get a position in Zbcn sub 200 million market cap, if possible. Again, not financial advice, but I do think there is a ton of upside here for Zbcn. Again, if you talk about it, Zbcn at a 6.1 billion market cap is 8 cents. 92x from here. So again, a 10 cents would be more than 100x multiplier. Let me know in the comments what you guys feel about Zbcn now currently. Please drop a like on this video, hit the subscribe button, you guys, and as always, have a great day.